Once, in a small, bustling town, there lived a man named Liam. Liam had it all: a thriving business, a beautiful home, and a loving family. His days were filled with laughter, hard work, and the joy of watching his children grow. But life, as it often does, had other plans. One fateful day, a fire swept through his business, leaving nothing but ashes in its wake. His life's work, years of dedication and effort, reduced to nothing. As he struggled to process this loss, the financial strain began to mount. He sold his home to pay off debts, and soon after, his wife, unable to cope with the hardships, left with their children. Liam found himself alone, wandering the streets with only the clothes on his back. The people he once called friends now avoided him, unwilling or unable to help. He spent his nights in a small park, his bed a cold bench, his blanket the stars above. Each day felt heavier than the last, and he often wondered if it was worth going on. One evening, as Liam sat beneath a tree, staring blankly at the horizon, an old man named Walter approached him. The stranger was frail, his face weathered with age, but his eyes sparkled with a wisdom that only comes from enduring life's storms. He handed Liam a loaf of bread and sat beside him. "You've lost much," Walter said softly. "But tell me, what remains?" Liam frowned. "Nothing. I have nothing left." Walter shook his head. "You have yourself. That's more than enough to start again." Liam scoffed. "How can I build anything from this?" Walter smiled. "Brick by brick, my boy. Small steps. Today, you eat. Tomorrow, you walk. And soon, you'll run. You may not rebuild what you had, but you can create something new." Those words lingered in Liam's mind as Walter disappeared into the night. The next day, Liam found a broom and began sweeping the park, hoping to earn a few coins. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Days turned into weeks, and Liam worked tirelessly. He took odd jobs, cleaning, carrying supplies, anything that could help him scrape by. Slowly, he saved enough to rent a tiny room. It wasn't much, but it was shelter. One day, while sweeping the steps of a bakery, the owner, an elderly woman named Clara, noticed Liam's dedication. She offered him a permanent job. Liam worked harder than ever, arriving early and leaving late, eager to prove his worth. As months passed, Liam saved enough to enroll in night classes. He learned new skills, gained confidence, and even began dreaming again. The bakery grew, and Liam eventually became a partner in the business. Years later, on the same park bench where he once sat, broken and defeated, Liam found himself sitting next to a young man who looked just as lost as he had been. Handing the young man a loaf of bread, Liam smiled. "You've lost much," he said. "But tell me, what remains?" The young man looked up, confused. Liam continued, "You still have yourself. That's more than enough to start again." In that moment, Liam realized that the man who had once lost everything had found something far greater: strength, purpose, and the power to inspire others.